All graduates are kindly requested to move to the auditorium in preparation for the commencement of this important ceremony. Thank you. Kindly move in as very soon the Vice Chancellor's procession will be arriving for this important ceremony. Thank you. All graduates kindly come in, take your seats. Mr. DJ, please pause. The council and the convocation procession is on their way to the auditorium. So all graduates kindly come in to take your seats. All graduates are kindly requested to come into the auditorium for the commencement of this very important ceremony. Thank you. Graduates and invited guests, kindly come and occupy your designated seats. Thank you. All graduates and invited guests, you are kindly requested. The council and the convocation is on the way to the auditorium for the commencement of this very important ceremony. And you are kindly reminded that this ceremony is streamed live on Zoom, on Facebook, and on YouTube. So you may inform friends, relatives, and well wishers to watch the event live from the Sunyani Technical University Auditorium. Thank you. You are all kindly requested to take your seats as we usher in the University Council and Convocation procession to the Sunyani Technical University Auditorium for the 13th congregation ceremony, soon to take place here. Arriving congregation ceremony, education and training, the key to sustainable development. Shall we all rise as the University Council and Convocation procession, including the chairman of the University Council, Engineer Dr. Kwame Adelango. Thank you very much. Thank you. Shall we resume our seat? University Auditorium for the 13th congregation ceremony, virtual one, of course, live on Zoom, on Facebook.
Institution in this nation, and we are particularly thankful to you for the peace we are enjoying in these times of the pandemic. We want to recognize your grace and your mercy that has kept us even until this very moment. We want to thank you even for the reflection we've been through and all the outcomes, trusting that your prayer will cause the peace of this country to remain. This occasion, we recognize that it is the fear of your presence, O God, that is the beginning of wisdom. As we appreciate you for the grace and strength given upon your staff to train and educate people to bring them to this place, we recognize that except your hand, except your prayer, except your fear comes upon me, invite your presence to fill and occupy this meeting. Let this graduation ceremony continue under your hand. May your spirit lead every thought, every speech, and may your spirit himself inspire us to know the way forward.
Live on the Thank you for that wonderful performance. It is now time, ladies and gentlemen, to call upon the Vice Chancellor, Engineer Professor Kwado Rapia, as I've already indicated, to fulfill this very important warmly welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Merci. Engineer Dr. Ahmed Benjamin Rashid, the former regional minister, Honorable Mrs. Anna Richardson, who is on her way coming. Our guest speaker, the Pro-Vice Chancellor of University of Ghana, Professor Anaba Apia Council, and then sick. The MP of Sunyani on his way coming. The Vice Chancellor of the University of Energy and Natural Resources, there. Professor Elvis Asadabiako. Members of Sunyani Technical University Council, the Pro-Vice Chancellor of Sunyani Technical University, Dr. Justice Solomon Benjamin, the Registrar and Director of Finance of Sunyani Technical University, Anano, Deans of Faculty, members of Sunyani Technical University Alumni Association, the SRC President and Executives of Sunyani Technical University, graduates, parents, and guardians. Invited guests, I am much delighted to join the Chairman of Council to welcome you all to the first session of the 13th Congregation taking part in the ceremony by virtual means due to consideration of COVID-19 protocols. Let me also extend a special welcome to parents, guardians, relatives, and friends who have come from far and near to witness this important ceremony. Mr. Chairman, permit me to mention that this year will be held. Congregation offers us the opportunity to honor an important statutory obligation of awarding various degrees and certificates to deserving students who have technical universities at them in various fields, and also to give a report about the state of the university to convocation. Mr. Chairman, today's graduation ceremony presents a total of 389 graduates for the award of Bachelor of Technology to classes. Represent graduates representing 18.3% obtained second class lower. Distribution in terms of type of discipline indicates that engineering, science and technology, TVET and applied arts programs put together recorded a total of 170 barrels, which represents 44.5% of total graduates, compared to business and management programs, which record the total graduates. Other details of the results can be obtained in the congregation brochure or on website. But let me go forward to give you some details. Mr. Chairman, the university has obtained accreditation to run 7 new 4-year BTech programs, which will be rolled out in January 2021, including the following programs. We have BTech in Electrical Electronics Engineering, BTech Mechanical Engineering, BTech Civil Engineering, BTech Construction Technology, BTech Fashion Design Technology, BTech General Agric, and then we have BTech Hospitality and Tourism Management. Mr. Chairman, these 7 new 4-year BTech programs will run concurrently with the existing 11 top-up BTech programs in the university. Meanwhile, the institution has also received clearance for the introduction of 5 other 4-year BTech programs, while 6 others are pending at the NCT for clearance. The 5 others we are now going for final approval through accreditation maybe, so that we can also put them on our markets for running. So Sunyani Technical University is the place where you can get your 4-year straight degree program. The university is thus now ready to absorb students into these new 4-year direct programs. I therefore urge qualified applicants for the free SHS flagship program and others, including international applicants, to enroll at the Sunyani Technical University as the university reopens on the 11th of January 2021 to undertake their 4-year straight first degree programs. New staff recruitment. In anticipation of these 4-year BTech programs, Mr. Chairman, we had the opportunity to recruit new staff for the university. The university received approval to replace some 20 staff who went on retirement in the course of 2019-2020 academic year. These staff, who are made up of 15 teaching staff, will give more attention to the teaching side so that they can handle the new programs. 1 university counselor has also been recruited, 1 medical officer for the university clinic, 3 administrative staff have already assumed duty in their various offices. It is envisaged that management will conduct orientation for them or for these new staff in early January 2021. Staff development. Mr. Chairman, I am happy to inform you that the university continues to pursue the development of its staff. The management, therefore, is poised to continue to sponsor staff on further studies, especially for PhD programs, through its staff who are on sponsorship of various programs in Ghana, and has also given approval to 2 staff to undertake PhD studies. Applicants for sponsorship will be considered by the Staff Development and Scholarship Committee of Technical University staff. We believe that these will help end the acute attrition. There are no differentials as far as salaries and allowances are concerned between the technical university staff and the traditional university staff of similar status. Additional classroom accommodation for new BTech programs. Mr. Chairman, I am happy to inform you that the university has made ready 1 5 900-seater auditorium and into our 4-year BTech program in Park Complex by the Minister to the University to complete the project to make available more classrooms, laboratory, and office spaces to expand enrollment. Now, advice to the graduates. Mr. Chairman, currently, the lack of job opportunities is a major challenge facing graduates in Ghana. I think the chairman has already mentioned that. The private and public sectors have not expanded well enough to employ the large numbers of graduates who churn out from our universities. The essence of the training as employers and not employees, and also into existing job opportunities. Should not throw your hands in despair. Apart from the Sunyani Technical University to start your own businesses, grow them into big enterprises for you and your families. Friends, in the first 2 years, some 10 to 20% of you will get job opportunities. In the next 5 years, up to about 60% of you will get. So when the going becomes tough, do not be despaired. Do not be despaired. Remember that the Lord your God is with you. Nehemiah 8:10, that is chapter 8, verse 10 says, do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. And also Deuteronomy 31, verse 8 states, and I quote, it is the Lord who goes with you. He will be with you, he will not fail you or forsake you. Do not fear or be dismayed. Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank you all for coming to grace the occasion. Long live Sunyani Technical University. Long live Ghana. May God bless us all. Thank you.
We now move forward, and it is time to call upon our special guest of honor. She is indeed our special guest, and she is no stranger to this university campus. May I, at this point, humbly invite the Vice Chancellor of the University of Professor Abba Appiah to deliver her address. Thank you.
Council members, the Bono Regional Minister, Honorable Mrs. Amma Pumi Richardson, who understands her way, Honorable East, traditional leaders, Vice Chancellor of the Energy and Natural Resources of this Asari, Pro-Vice Chancellor of STU, Deans and Directors, faculty members, students, and particularly the graduating class of 2020, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this morning to deliver the guest speech for such an auspicious occasion. I wonder what went into choosing me as a guest speaker, Dr. in your views. Nor am I an artist. I don't create. Grateful for this opportunity to be among one's life, and yet the beginning of another. So in one breath, one is elated that in spite of seemingly unsurmountable challenges, as you to be able to go, bodies have been seamless, students don't miss the opportunity to hang out with their classmates and friends and take all those memorable photos. The fact that the authorities here at this university have taken it upon themselves to organize a hybrid graduation in these times, taking all the safety precautions into consideration, ought to be highly applauded. Mr. Vice Chancellor, Registrar, I quote you and your team. On the other hand, graduations, especially at the tertiary level, marks the beginning of entry into the real world for many of you. Those of you who came to school as mature students who already identify with this. And that could, especially in these times, create a sense of uneasiness, uncertainty, or even fear, as graduates are not sure whether the world will actually embrace them in ways that they have dreamt of. There's the immediate national service year to occupy your minds as fresh graduates. But what about the immediate post-service years? The airy thought of being an official or unofficial member of the Unemployed Graduate Association of Ghana is enough to send some shivers down your spines. Such a period may be marked with anxiety, fear, promise, and expectations. What really can you do? You need to stay calm, knowing that STU has well equipped you with the requisite technical and vocational training to step out there and make a difference. The theme for today's ceremony is technical and vocational education and training, the key to sustainable job creation. The role of technical and vocational education in our socio-economic development cannot be underestimated. Last month, I was a co-guest at the Springboard radio show, hosted by YouTube and Facebook. And he was doing a series on my ideal Ghana. One had to choose 3 out of 14 topics to speak on education, completely lost, given my background and where I was coming from. Why was that so? My submission emphasized the need for us to, at every level of our education system, if we are to adequately technical, is a good thing. And so, if you have had the opportunity to study at a technical university such as this one, you should be better equipped to face the world and make it. You should be an employee or insist not to relent or deviate on their mandates. I come from a traditional university. Many of us in introducing new programs these days are always thinking about the employable skills that we can infuse into them. You already have that. Now that they have, while they create the enabling environment which allows private persons to create sustainable jobs. Believe me, successful entrepreneurship is not as dependent on our course content as it is on the business environment. Now that it is abundantly clear that it is impossible for the public sector to absorb all the graduates we are producing, government needs to move the entrepreneurship talk to the next level of practicalization. We need to walk the talk and put our monies where our mouths are. Now to our graduates, today is your day. So let me speak directly to you with your permission, Mr. Chairman. Congratulations, you deserve it. I think you deserve a round of applause. Now that's where the story begins. We have only just started. As the Bible says in Ecclesiastes 7:8, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And so I'd like to share with you 3 things that you need to keep in focus as you step out and begin your careers. Hopefully, don't depend on it. But don't depend absolutely on it. Your success does not depend on the abundance of your success, or your fortitude, and the result makes things work for you. Those disciplines be pursued. And I applaud applaud the Vice Chancellor and his faculty and staff for that. But you need to note that in this fast-paced technological world, you must be willing and able to adopt and adapt as you go. What do? You need to be technologically adept and not only willing to change, but you must be able to anticipate change coming and adjust before the change gets to you. That's what will set you apart from for life. Seek continuous training. And guess what? But trust me, there are learning opportunities for us every day as we go about our duties. Grab these and make the best of them. For those of you hoping to make it into the international space, learn an additional language. It's only a myth that science is good at language. Take this advice and come and thank me later. My second point is value relationships above everything else. The professions may be mechanical and well laid out. But whatever you do, remember that you are out there to serve humanity. People who experience your services and skills and the skills you provide will remember you for the moments they had with you, how you spoke to them, how you kept your word and delivered on schedule. Life is about relationships. It's about making people feel assured in their most difficult moments. And that's the beginning of building relationships. Value humans more than anything else. You never know who your client is or will be, and that does not even matter. Purpose to leave a positive imprint in the minds of your clients. Don't burn bridges, build them. You never know whether. My third and final point, Mr. Chair, is to seek a life-work balance. Mr. Vice Chancellor mentioned that about 41% of those graduating are female, right? Did I get that right? Okay. And I'd like to particularly address the females. Seek a life-work balance, if ever it is possible, because I know people who think that's a myth. However, the point is for you to create for yourself a reasonable balance that keeps you in touch with the most important people and the most important things of life. Many of you who do not already have families look forward to starting one, especially for us women. Combining work with raising a family is not an easy task. Unfortunately, our biological clock and the career clock tick at the same time. One does not wait for the other. It requires then that we find ways of juggling these two. We need coping mechanisms. Find your own coping mechanisms. Get support from family, friends, religious group members, spouses, in-laws for help. Biological clock and career clock are in conflict with each other. In conclusion, I'd like to remind you that the life of a technical graduate can be unpredictable, strenuous, and exhausting. But all these provide moments of opportunity to bring true change and valued service to our communities and the world. Choose to be distinct, purpose to be the best you, and let's meet at the top. Make this university and this nation greater. Now step out and make a difference. Thank you. May the winners.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. And we thank our IT team. They're doing an excellent job. The ceremony is streamed live on the university Facebook, on YouTube, and also on Zoom. We also appreciate the presence of media here. Many some from council members, from security services. We duly recognize and appreciate their presence. To do that, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Isi. Chairman of the University Council, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to introduce you some important personalities who, for the love of the university in Ghana, have made this occasion in any particular order. We have in our midst the University Solicitor, Lawyer Yagri Kubera, Lawyer Yosua. And also is the president of the Alumni House. Then we have Mr. George Abisa Blanson, representing the senior staff and member of council. We have the SRC Dr. Alexander Edwards. I do say a member of council. And we also have Professor Nana Abba Pia and for the Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University of Ghana, who is Then we also have here Professor Evans Sarabidiako, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Energy and Natural Resources. We also have here Mr. James Antoma. Is the regional chef, Ghana Education Service. She is the Bono Regional Commander of Ghana National Forest. We have Madam Grace Ahingan Ata, Cabinet. We also have the Reverend Cameron Martin on the University Chaplain. And we also have the University Council member, the person of Mr. Thomas W. Bello. We have here Dr. Jemima Asabia Anderson, Council member. We also have in our midst Dr. Acton Abrifeta, Council member. Then Apostle S.D. Deborah. Apostle Deborah is a council member. So, Chair, these are the few that we have. You course will introduce those who members. Thank you so much.
Introduce few others. As our media also here with us. The council chair has already been introduced. Engineer Professor Dr. Kwame Adamwache. The VC is here. Engineer Professor Graham, and the registrar, Mr. Samuel Ankama. Now, this is the moment the graduates have been waiting for. Very soon, the registrar will be presenting the graduates for conferment of awards. But before that, shall we listen to the university and then to prepare the way? Thank you. Thank you. Yes, on the day, the registrar of the university to present the graduates for conferment of award. Shall we welcome Mr. Samuel Ankama? Thank you.
Chairman of Council, it is now time for presentation of graduates. Before we do that, I want to then you all leave the hall. Please, nobody will leave the hall until the end of this program. There are washrooms. So please, take notes. Nobody will go out today to the end of the program. Thank you. I now invite the Dean, Faculty of Engineering, to present his graduates.
Total of 66 students who completed their programs in 2019-2020 year. Having passed all prescribed survey, become eligible for the award of microbiology degree. Those present and those who are present absent, for whom I stand before I pray for the award given.
Please take a seat. I invite the Dean, Faculty of Applied Science and Technology, to present his graduates.
Will all graduating students of the Faculty of Applied Science and Technology stand and remain standing? Chairman of Council, I, Dr. Jones Louis Arthur, Dean, Faculty of Applied Science and Technology, present to you a total of 78 students who completed their programs in 2019-2020 academic year, and having passed all prescribed examinations, have become eligible for the award of Bachelor of Technology certificate. Those present and those unavoidably absent, for whom I stand present, I pray.
Now it is the turn for the Dean, Faculty of Built Environment and Applied Arts of the United States.
Students of the Faculty of Built Environment and Applied Arts stand and remain standing. Chairman of Council, I, Dr. present to you a total of 29 students who completed their programs in 2019-2020 academic year, and having passed all prescribed examinations, have become eligible for the award of BTech in various programs. Those present and those unavoidably absent, for whom I stand present, I pray for the award given.
Please take your seat. Business and Management Studies to present his paper.
With all graduate students of the Faculty of Business and Management Studies, staff and remain staff. Member of Council, I, Dr. Samuel Sunyani, Faculty of Business and Management Studies, present to you a total of 216 students who completed their programs in 2019-2020 academic year, having passed all prescribed examinations, have become eligible for the award of Bachelor of Technology. Those present and those unavoidably absent, for whom I stand proud, I pray for the award due them.
All graduates, please stand. Remain standing. I now invite them to the conference.
By the powers vested in me by the Academic Board, Sunyani Technical University, I confer on you the award of Bachelor of
Please take your seats. I now invite the Dean, Faculty of Engineering, to step certificates, and then we'll take the photograph from here. Come up before the office starts, you come up here, and then you all the dignitaries, and then walk this way down. No handshake. Please take those. We will now start with Bachelor of Technology in Electrical Aide Jonathan. And then we have Osei Owusu Gates. We move to Bachelor of Technology in Civil Engineering. Bachelor of Technology in Civil Engineering. Ahen Fergu Rexford. Ahen Fergu Rexford. Set for leave Reginald William. Suleimana Abdul Samin Nyamiche Emmanuel. Now, Bachelor of Technology in Mechanical Engineering, Plant Option. Bachelor of Technology in Mechanical Engineering, Plant Option. First class candidates on the Owusu and Son Brides. Muhammad Yasir. Thank you, Dean, Faculty of Engineering. And I invite Dean, Faculty of Applied Science and Technology to present certificates to the members. And we have Bachelor of Technology in General Agriculture, Caesar Chai Benjamin. In Azuri. We have Oboku Same, Nambo Presla. Now, Bachelor of Technology in Hospitality and Tourism. Bachelor of Technology in Hospitality and Tourism. Akwete Ama Mercy. Sewa Uti. Libya. Damwa Doris. Kusi Ninta Leda, Osai Ophelia. Bachelor of Technology in Building Technology. Ajay Kwame Trepor. Asante Beua. Asante Elijah. John Martin. Kumi Adu. And then Yabua Ellis Aka. Thank you, Dean. Now, the turn of Dean Faculty of Business and Management Studies. And we start with Bachelor of Technology in Accounting. First class, Danso Yeboah Richard. Bonto Adams Ibrahim. Wafo John. Bayo Vitus, Darren, Badu Mafo, Benedicta, Hayford, Theophilus, Dasa Albert, Valera, Uju, Roby Bell, Sapon, Joyce, Yaboa, Theophilus, Yankee, Nicholas, Mona, Anataba, Luther, where Molo, well said. Well said. Owusu, Padu, Emmanuel. Ampoma Isaac. Then we have Adimamelu, Alexander. Abdul, and then we have our St. Joyce. We move to Bachelor of Technology in Management and Entrepreneurship. First class. Kabiwa Elizabeth. Sonia Leah. Ajiwa Georgina, Afiyi Davis, Gabla Catherine, and then we have Ukroma Rachel here.
All right, next, go, next.
Bachelor of Technology in Procurement and Supply Chain Management.
All right, next. Next.
Bachelor of Technology in Procurement and Supply Chain Management. We have Amosa Florence, Alexander M. Sir Joshua, Zuka, Florence, and then Aditi Kweku Daniel. Aditi Kweku Daniel.
right, next.
Thank you, Dean. Mr. Chairman, I'll call back the Dean Faculty of Engineering, Bachelor of Technology in Mechanical Engineering, Automobile Option Candidate. Marfo George. Muhammad Bukari. Ba Chairman. Boache David. Delade Mufu. Junior.
Watch it.
Thank you.
The end of the program. So may I humbly call upon the chair of the university governing board once again, Engineer Dr. Kwame Adamamwachi, to dissolve this congregation, after which there are a series of announcements and other protocols to follow. We will kindly remain in your seat after the dissolution of the congregation. Thank you.
Okay, there is one thing that I have to do. All graduates, can you please stand and release and turn your tassels. This is called the tassel. Turn it to the left. Now you are graduate. Hip, 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 hip. Hip, 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 hip. Hip, hip, hip. Thank you very much.
Is the passage for